Oui.
Bon après-midi tout le monde.
Bon après-midi.
Jason, côté Madame Ouye, côté Gailey.
Et il y a... Ah non.
Ah non, en haut, il est en haut.
Oh, il y a où?
Il est en haut, ok. Et Madame Omari.
Madame, ouais.
Je suis là.
How do you think she just come from work?
He's sorti, we de travail. Sorti is like I've just.
Okay, he's sorti, we de travail.
Yeah.
Il est à la caille.
À la caille. All right, so I'm gonna commence. So Proverbs, and this proverb is just, remember, it's just, I didn't pick it for this class in particular. This is the 7th class, and this is the so you may think I picked it given the electoral mood of the country. Is just a coincidence. All right, so this first one is not showing any political allegiance or anything at all.
You're putting a disclaimer in
a disclaimer, yes. A disclaimer, yes.
Look like a blank man there.
A blank, another, yes.
Some students write back after the exam today that all junior exam, they had trucks up and down the road making a damn set of noise.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be allowed, yes.
It shouldn't be allowed.
That shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, just stop and wait till the noise go and then.
Wow.
Yeah, that. And I'm sure they didn't get any permission for that as well too. Or the EMA clearance or anything.
And both sides, eh?
Oh yeah, both sides. Eh? Okay, so the first one. All right, just coincidence again. So let's say together. Élection sans fraude.
Élection sans fraude.
C'est la mouille sans sel. C'est la mouille sans sel.
C'est la mouille sans sel.
So do some sandwich, right? Elections without fraud is like saltless saltfish. Or saltfish without salt.
It's not very encouraging to vote, eh?
It's just coincidence that this is the 7th class and this is the 7th proverb. I have it in my folder, so it's nothing. No ulterior motives.
It was in your folder for a reason, man.
It's I have it as Proverb 7 and it just happened to come at this time.
Namdi la mouille or la mouille? Anyone?
Well, la mouille, I know, I think because in French it's la morue. I think the other islands may say la mouille closer to the French. I know we say la mouille here. Oh.
La mou.
Yeah.
La mouille.
But the ones that have the French influence, because in French is la morue. So they would have the La Movie, like probably Saint Lucian and the other islands. But ours here is La Movie, like
oh, all right.
La Movie sans sel.
Yeah, so elections without fraud, which is that English word that Saint Lucians just write it in the Patois spelling. Fraud, yes. It's saltfish without salt. Okay. Yes. Okay, tout le monde comprend ça?
Oui.
Oui. Ok, on continue. Wash dans de l'eau.
Wash dans de l'eau.
Pas connaître.
Pas connaître.
Douler wash.
Douler wash.
En soleil.
En soleil.
So, stone in water don't know the pain of stone in the sun. This is like the grass is greener on the other side. So, those who in water don't understand what others are going through, I guess, or probably even envy the ones in the sun, and vice versa. You know the proverb about the grass being greener on the neighbor's side? So I think it's along those lines. Or perhaps not knowing how lucky. What do you understand by this? Beyond the words. Is it like the grass greener on the neighbor's side, or is it some who feels it knows it perhaps, which is not quite the same thing?
It's like the one about
I see it as you can't walk in somebody else's shoes.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You can't talk about something unless you experience what the person went through there.
Unless you're in it, yeah.
Yes, okay.
In.
Yes, Ada is in, yes. Ada is in. Ada in, or as well. So Michelle exposed to Christo on Facebook and he said that his stores are up and running. So I promise
him putting up exposing all his cocoa and thing on Facebook.
Cocoa the sun, yeah.
Yeah.
But tell him keep some So I'll try to organize a tour with some of you all here and some from the level 1 class too.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Probably it'll have to be less than 25. I have about 10 or so in Trinidad in level 1 class, so it should be enough. It should be within the COVID numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
You hear what the minister say? Break them up in groups of 20.
20 now. You mean
Was
this
20 or 25 or
school?
something, so he say.
For students in school or people in general?
No. And they were talking about the campaigning. And they
Okay.
said, all right, if you have a set of people, don't have everybody together. Legally, you're supposed to have a group of 20, whatever, and another group.
Okay.
You break them up.
Well,
How
we'll
that
have 2
works,
groups
I
then.
don't know.
We'll have 2 groups. Probably level 2 will go up first with Christo, level 1 with back and come, and then, but it's just about 10 or so in Trinidad in the level 1 class. So
Right.
promise the others we'll have it on Facebook Live for them to see, the live tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Saki lapu dlo paka shayei.
Shy.
Saki lapu
Saki lapu.
dlo paka shayei.
Shy.
So this is similar to the one
Saki
Saki
slaw,
Slaw
say
Se
slaw.
Slaw. Yeah, so this means what is there for you,
Mm-hmm.
water doesn't carry it away. Shaye is to carry or carry away. So what is there for you, water doesn't carry it away. Meaning what is there for you, you will get
It's
it.
yours.
Yes, eventually, right? It may not come to you now or next year or the next 20 years, but it'll come eventually.
You know, these dogs embark whole day. Every
Only when
time
the class
class
start.
die when they just want to start.
Them repeating what we learning here.
Yeah, exactly. They say the proverbs too. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't be
tout
tiny.
le monde comprend?
Oui.
Eh?
Right.
Okay, all right. So let's get to the part of the class that I'm sure you're all looking forward to.
What do you mean?
To go through the questions that you all from the time class finished last Friday, you just had them prepared one time and in your mind and can't wait to. Yes.
Right.
That's called
I do my
encouragement to
homework, so I
sarcasm.
did.
Letra baila.
My fessa.
My scene. All right.
Hello.
Lovely. Very good.
Jason.
Wait.
You want the next one to say about too? I have one for you here too. If you have,
Huh?
you want the next one?
What is that?
Add to the lot there.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we're going to go through the questions, and again, remember, you could just say pack on it if you don't want the answer. It's not like in school where you have to answer, and you put outside if you don't have the answer. All right. So it was I think it was page 19, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So we're going to start as up from today. Apart from these questions, doing dialogues in class on topics we would have just covered, right? So today we're doing a dialogue. You're going to go into groups and prepare and present afterwards on personal information, family, and professions. Right? I'll give you the guidelines when the time comes. Okay. Right. So let me just take a picture of the list here.
I do the wrong homework. Anyway, it's similar. It's similar. Yeah. I do the one on page 25, but it's basically the same.
Wait, I want to.
No, it's not the same.
Let's see.
Yeah, this one is what you just do. That nothing. It could fall in.
Right.
Same thing.
This one is this one is for next
Yeah.
class.
What do you do? Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Okay. So you probably started you first, Michelle, to pick on you.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let me just.
Wait, number one or number one, second part, number one.
Right. Let me just fix the just get a picture of the screen because they keep shifting around the order of the people here. So, all right. Okay, so well, I'll start the little Ida on the list here first. Ida, is Ida there?
All right. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, right. Okay, so the first one, Sao Café Le Bout Simen, which means what you do on
Le
weekend.
samedi, aller la plaque, et
Plage.
puis la dimanche, aller l'église.
Okay, right. So le samedi, you say mueka ale, because ale would mean by like you past tense. So le samedi mueka ale la plage. La plage, you said beach.
Le
Mueka.
samedi, mueca aller
Uh-huh.
plaque, et
Plaque.
puis le dimanche, aller l'église.
Okay. What is plaque?
I don't know. I take it from you all. I don't know. Maybe I do say the wrong thing.
Which one is it?
I go to. I want to say I go to the market. I said the wrong thing.
La place la. Mueka ale la place la.
They just go straight to the place.
Yes. Mueka ale la place la. All right, or la place. And then
PLAC?
what's that?
PLAC? PLAC?
No, S la place.
Plus.
La
Oh, that's
place.
why I wasn't reading it. I couldn't
Yeah.
read my own handwriting. Sorry.
Yes. So mueka ale la place. All right.
So with the epi le dimanche,
Mueka.
aller
No, you have to put in the car again.
okay,
Yeah,
mueca.
Kale l'église. Okay. Anyone else want to share the answer for this one? Anybody else want to give us the answer for this one? Yes. Yes.
Me?
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead if you want. Yeah.
Le bout de semaine, mueca nettoyer. We say nettoyer.
Nettoyer.
Right, nettoyer caille.
Okay. Okay. You had one first, John?
How you say football?
Same thing. Remember football.
All right. Le bout de semaine, moi aimer li et puis garder football.
Okay. Yeah. Dummy.
Aller à Toulance là.
Okay. Bien. Bon. Okay. All right. Jason, Sao Café, this one have two ends on it. Sao Café pendant la semaine là.
Pendant la semaine là, moi qu'à fini classe espagnol
Samedi, moi fait commission.
et c'est French.
Français. Puis
Français.
français.
Et patois.
Et puis Patois, okay.
J'ai aller là.
Anybody else want to answer this one?
Et puis pas.
Tout ça.
Dis ça encore, Jason.
Aller la piste là.
Pendant la semaine là,
Mhm.
moi qu'à fini
Mhm.
classe espagnol,
Mhm.
français
Mhm.
et puis patois.
Okay, bon. Okay. Gail, qui joue au café commission?
Moi, quand fait commission, les samedis, bon matin,
Mhm. Jason Carle et puis où?
oui,
Okay. Okay.
il tenait l'argent.
Okay. Bon, il dit là ça.
Yeah, but she's telling me the ladies, my friend.
Okay.
No, he has
Patik, you know,
money.
the term patik is a person you go to like a regular vendor, like in the market. Is a patik. You ever heard that term? I think it's used in English Creole too. A patik is like if you have a particular vendor you go to in the market all the time.
Yeah.
And Patois is a patik, and I've heard it used in English Creole too. All right. Patik, Pwatik, patik, meaning you're a regular somebody a regular
Vendor.
vendor. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so the next one. Roxane, qui lait ou qu'a mangé dité?
Moi, quand manger dité à certain bon matin.
Okay. Anybody else want to answer this one? To share the answer for this one with us? Okay, one at a time, please. I can't hear you over the all the noise.
You missed out one though.
I missed one. So
Yeah.
I think
No.
you're on page 19, John. I think you did the same thing as Michelle.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll do the next
Yes,
one.
yes, yeah.
Mhm.
So somehow your answer for number one fit in with number one here, but yeah, I think you were on the you went ahead because this one you doing this one you did it for next class.
Well, that homework done, do.
Right. Yeah, okay. Okay.
You asked about the market?
No.
Oh, yeah, you did. All right.
Well, number 3, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
O mari, qui lè ou ka manger déjeuner?
Moi, quand manger déjeuner midi.
Right. And you can say bo, if it, like you say about, you know, I can manger déjeuner bo. Bo means like about or around.
Midi.
Or midi. Okay.
Well, it's exactly midi for me.
Okay, right, midi, okay, all right, midi, okay.
That'll
Midi.
be my first meal for the day. So.
Okay, so that'll be midi. All right, so back to you, John. Qui lè ou ka manger dîner?
Moi, ka manger dîner chaque soir. Bo,
Bo.
wite.
Bo.
Bo, wite.
Wite. Bo wite.
Wite.
Bo wite.
Wite. Bo, wite. Yeah.
Right. Léa there. Ça ou ka fait le samedi bon matin, Léa. Ça ou ka fait le samedi bon matin. Is she there with us? Okay,
Bon.
anyone else want to share the answer for this one? But I think Léa. Anybody wants to give answer for this one?
Le samedi bon matin, moi quand aller faire l'exercice.
L'exercice.
I make up some l'exercice. I don't know.
Yeah.
I make up something.
Okay.
Moi quand aller marcher.
Quand aller marcher. Ok, quand aller marcher. Côté où aller marcher.
Oui.
Ça va. Côté, qui côté où aller marcher?
Moi quand aller marcher by the highway, bo.
Highway, yeah?
Roosevelt Highway.
Okay.
Walk over.
Okay. Walk over. All right.
I can say like them, the walk over.
Walk over. Yeah.
Walk over.
Okay. Ruth, yeah, your mic working today, Ruth? Ruth, are you there? I'm in trouble there. Okay. All right. So let's go back to go back up to Ida. Qui lè ou ka weveye? Ida, qui lè ou ka weveye?
Okay. When ka wevele Sete.
Okay. Anybody else answer for this one? Share the answer with us for this one. Qui lè ou ka weveye?
Moi quand wevele.
Devant jour.
Devant jour, okay. Okay, devant jour, eh? Bonnet, oui, devant jour. That's dawn, like break of dawn, devant jour.
Moi quand wevele à 5
5 okay. Jason, qui lè ou ka aller dormir?
Moi quand aller dormir à 10
10 okay.
Yeah, I'm a senior citizen, not to go to bed early.
Okay. Okay. Gail, qui lè ou ka quitter Kaila pour aller travail?
Moi ka quitter Kaila pour aller à l'école à 7h.
7h?
7h.
7h bon matin?
Oui.
Okay. Okay. Next one, it's Roxanne. Qui lè ou ka vive la caille?
Actuellement, moi quand travaille la caille moi.
Okay. So ou pas ka vive la caille. Okay. All right. So we're okay with that? Are we okay?
Bien que c'est that?
Yes,
Moi quand travaille la caille moi. Ou moi quand travaille non la caille moi.
No, remember, la caille is a preposition. La caille means at home. So either no caille moi Well,
Uh-huh.
lakai is a preposition. So you can say lakai mwe
So,
mean
mweka travail lakai
lakai
mwe. I
mwe.
work at home.
Yeah, lakai, yeah,
Or
lakai.
mweka travail no
Honk,
kai
honkai mwe. Yeah,
kai mwe.
yes.
All right. Mhm.
Right, Ruth, we weren't hearing you, and Leah as well too. Something wrong with your mic, I think. No, not hearing you. But I'm reading your mouth, asking if you hear you, but I can't hear. Hello? No, not hearing you. No. All right, so we're looking at a video now of somebody I've later met in Venezuela. Now, most of them I met there don't know their ages. So, because they have no documents, especially if they came across from Trinidad illegally, they have no. So, most of them I asked couldn't tell me the age offhand. So, I think she didn't know age either. She also didn't go to school, but I think her father was Trinidadian and she spoke Patois, English, and Spanish, like most of them did in Guerrero of that generation. So, I could find this. Right. And I'm sure she's long gone by now because she was at least 90 at the time.
The Sukuya?
No, not the Sukuya lady, another one. Not the Sukuya lady. All right, not the Sukuya lady. All right, let's see.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we hear you now, yes. Okay. Yes. All right, everybody seeing?
Oui.
Okay.
Okay.
So to me, she looks Trini to me. I don't see any what they quote unquote Spanish features there, what they call Spanish features. This looks like a Trinidadian. Come on now.
No me se marca aquí de Chile. Me no me c'est Marceline Garcia.
Ok. Et vous faites ici?
Oui, ici ta oui.
Ok.
Ici ta oui.
Et côté maman et papa où sorti?
Maman moi.
Et puis papa où? Côté yo sorti?
Papa moi c'était de Yopo. Moi c'était de Yopo. De Yopo. Papa moi c'était de Yopo. Maman moi c'était en espagnol.
Ok. Et est-ce que vous êtes maman?
Bueno, no certifico comme ça. Moi, país bueno, país bueno. Moi, nous vivons d'ici, mais...
Ou pas ni pièce maman que vous faites?
Non.
Pas jamais fait pièce de maman?
Non.
Ok. Et est-ce que maman, est-ce que tu fais qu'à parler pas toi?
Non, il pas qu'à non, il pas qu'à parler ça, mais pas qu'à montrer.
Pour dire?
Parce qu'il est école.
Et comment ou apprendre à parler pas toi?
Ben papa, pour compte moi.
De qui m'ont dit?
Pour compte moi, pour compte moi.
Et est-ce en la caillou? Maman ou papa ou t'es qu'à parler pas toi?
Non, non. Maman t'es qu'à parler pas toi, t'es qu'à parler anglais. Moi pas montrer, mais ça, donc moi apprendre peut-être moi.
Ok, et où aller à l'école ici?
Oui, moi j'étais à l'école ici, moi pas apprendre à nier.
Pas.
Moi pas apprendre à nier. Oui, papa, moi pas apprendre à nier dit ça.
Et ça, vous avez fait pour amuser, pour amusement longtemps. Là où tu es petit, ça vous avez fait pour amusement. Pour amusement, ça vous avez fait pour jouer, là où tu es petit.
Et puis popote.
Vous avez fait yo?
Je t'ai fait tilote, je t'ai fait tirade, je t'ai fait popote. Et puis, well.
Et ça vous avez fait pour travailler longtemps.
Moi, je compte ça, moi, t'ai fait pour travail. Moi, t'ai allé pour là, même ton nom. Moi, t'ai jeté terre, moi, t'ai planté pois, moi, t'ai planté mi.
Et vous avez vendu ces bagages là? Ça vous avez planté, vous avez vendu après?
Oui, moi, t'ai vendu. Moi, t'ai vendu ça.
Elina pasa bongo. Elina pasa bongo. Elina, where you come from? Elina pasa bongo. Bongo, Elina bongo. Elina pasa bongo. Bongo, Elina bongo. Elina pasa bongo. Elina, where you come from? Elina pasa bongo. Bongo, Elina bongo. Elina pasa bongo.
Hello? You hear me here?
Oui.
So those are my early days of proofreading. So many spelling and punctuation errors there. So forgive the I should just type in those and type and edit and not check and check over stuff and things. Right. So we're gonna work on a paragraph today. This is one on wrapping up the Plazy. We're still in unit 2, which is on Plazy. So there's a paragraph on. Right. If you look at page, you probably do is page 21 and page 22. Right. If I could put you just to work on it because I know sometimes again for adult learners during the week you don't have time to do these things. It's better to do it in class where you actually assign 2 hours for the particular subject or whatever, or language in this case. How you all feel about that? What feedback? Is feeling do this in the class, this paragraph, is it strenuous for you all to do? Like preparing the paragraphs in class? How is it? Jason again in particular, the language experts among us. Having to do it in class as opposed to homework.
Class is fine.
That's fine, okay. All right. So we're doing 21 and 22, right? Probably will give you about 15 minutes or 10 minutes.
21 and 22, there's another paragraph.
No, 21, look at 21. There's a short one and 21 and a longer one and 22.
No, 23.
No.
23
and 24.
Okay, all right, sorry.
One
Okay.
Plazy.
Yes.
23 and 24.
All right. So I will well the normal pair the people who together, Jason and Galen, Sumilia and Umari, and then I will do 2 other groups, 2 other pairs. So 2. Right, so many I have to do 2. Just 2 other groups, right? So. All right. Options. All right, so you all start already. Okay, so so it'll just be
Yeah.
All right, and then 2 others. Right, so it'll just be 2 groups, breakout groups, and then the others will be here, Shabilia, Omari, and Jason. Okay. Right, so you could accept the invitation for those who were invited. So just go through, use the vocabulary and work out the English, and then we'll correct it afterwards together. Again, this is on Plazy, which we just did recently. Did you all get the invite? All right. Okay, good. You all have the page here? You all on
Page 23.
Yes, 23 and 22.
22.
You're on the page there, Maria and Sumilia?
No.
We have 23
Oh, sorry,
and
yes.
24.
Yeah, let me put it on the screen.
One is Plazy Moy St. Hilaire, and the other one is Plazy Moy Kenneth Romaine.
Yes.
That's 23 and 24.
All right, let me put it on the screen here in case they...
So we're doing both of them?
Yes, yeah, because the first one is a bit short.
Okay.
Right. Look and see if you... Right,
Yeah,
you
we
see
got
here?
them. Yeah,
right, so these 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So I'll play the audio twice, and then we'll go through it and see the first one first, and then the second one afterwards. All right, so the first one is all right. You're hearing there? Yes.
We.
You're running, going, boy.
You understand?
Okay, let's see.
Pour venir à présent, je vais regarder TV et puis je vais regarder des oiseaux. Ka prend petit plaisir la caille parce que ça fait jet travail. Et puis t'as attendé madame moi passer côté moi ka passer la mémoire.
Alright, so let's hear that again.
Eh ben ami moi ka parler la vérité ba ou. Moi te calé la chasse, moi te calé la chasse. Pour venir à présent, moi ka regarder TV et puis moi ka regarder des oiseaux. Ka prend petit plaisir la caille parce que ça fait jet travail. Et puis t'as attendé madame moi passer côté moi ka passer la mémoire.
Right.
Eh ben ami moi ka
Okay. Right. So let's I don't know the first line. Is either there? Just read the first line first.
Yeah.
Yes, just read the first line first and we'll see the in Patois.
Well, Namdi.
No.
You want me to say it in Patois?
Yeah, Patois first. Yeah, that's the pronounce for the
Okay.
Ebe.
Iben Namui. Namdi.
Ebe.
Eben Namdi. When ka parle lave with baou.
Right. So what will that mean? You or anybody else?
Well, Namdi, I speak the truth to you.
Right. Yeah. So I'm telling the truth. Yeah.
I tell you the truth.
Yeah. I'm telling the truth to you. The bao means to you. Okay.
I'm telling you the truth.
Yes. Jason, you want to read the next one for us?
Metika ale la chasse.
Right. Now the teka in Patois is the past continuous or past habitual. So ka is the present tense. Teka means what you used to do, either what you were doing or what you used to do. Right? Right. So what does that mean? Metika ale la chasse.
Yeah, I used to go
Hunting.
Sorry.
Yes. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So I used to hunt.
Sorry.
Right? Okay, Gail, the next one first is pour venir à présent.
Pour venir à présent, mon ka gade TV et puis mon ka gade des oiseaux.
Right.
So now, I look at TV and I look at some birds.
Or this is like I watch, like I guess I see about in this case. I look
to
after.
take care of them.
Yeah, to look after, yeah. So I look after 2 birds.
Well, I thought it was bird watching or something.
No. Remember, he's one of them fellas in Paramount who have these birds that they spend thousands of dollars on these birds.
Right.
Yeah, so he's actually he collects birds. So he looks
So
after.
Namdi, if I am taking care of some children, like let's say I return and have the shack and say, well, apweza mweka gade de ish, de timamai.
It really is gade count to see about. Gade.
Oh, so he leave that out.
Yes.
Gade count. K-O-N-T.
Yes, to leave about, yes. Gade count.
You've seen about 2 birds.
Yes, so right. So he left out the word the count. Gade count means to see about.
Because I was wondering if it means just bird watching or watching birds.
No, he looks after 2 birds.
I thought it was a movie.
Okay. And
no, we were even wondering if there's a show and we don't know.
Yeah. No, because I know him. I know he has 2 birds. I know because I know him having 2 birds. That's the only way I know.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's not clear. All right. Your turn, Roxanne.
Kapwati plays him well, okay. In other words, he's practice his let's call it his leisure, his what do you call them thing? Pastimes at home.
Leisure activities or pastimes.
Right, his pastimes at home.
Yeah, right. So
that's what he's saying. Kapwati plays him well, okay?
Yeah, meaning that he does his leisure activities at home.
Right, okay.
Right. Who's the next one in the next row? It's Omari or Shamila, either one.
Passer fait jet travail.
Right, so ça fait jet travail.
Ça fait jet travail.
Right, so this jet is another negative, which means like hardly or hardly any.
Okay, yeah, it's hardly work. It's hardly go to work.
Right, or this sa now is to be able to, so it means I can hardly do any work.
Okay.
Right, so I hardly work.
Yeah.
I can hardly work.
Right, I can hardly work, yes. Pas ça fait jet travail, right? So it's pas jet.
Pas ça fait jet travail.
So pas jet means like hardly. So I can hardly do any work. Yeah.
So the pa and the jet work together?
Yes, it's like the pa encore, we learn pa encore and yeah.
Right, pas jet.
Yes. You know the next one for Sam Shamiliam?
Et puis, de temps en temps, les madame moi, passer côté moi. Moi, quand passer, ti la main toi, la main.
Moi. All right, and he gives me a little gesture afterwards to show what he did, right? Right.
I want Omari to demonstrate.
So
Mutwenu.
what will this mean? So what
And
if
from
it does
time
not
to time, my madam passed by me,
right?
and I passed my hand.
Yeah, I passed my hand and he did a little slap action for me.
What, you mean like this?
Well,
No, that's where he just passed the hand, Omari. Mutwenu.
Right. So we okay with this one here? Any problems here?
Right.
Okay, right.
But Namdi, why this man is talk so fast?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God, and he speak English the same way.
Yeah. All right, so you play this one, I'll play it twice and then we'll go through it.
Right. Kenneth has understand, Kenneth a little more.
Motekali Cinema, Globe, Deluxe, Strand. Motekame Western, Apil Western. Apil c'est vieux Patois. Motekali Gadi. Samedi après-midi, dimanche, quelquefois dimanche après-midi. Je l'ai sorti travail, chaque fois 2h30.
C'est déjà.
Moi, aller pour un portrait 4h30. Strand, Globe, Deluxe, attends ça, c'est cinéma ça. Cricket. Le j'étais jeune, j'aimais cricket. Et puis, football. J'étais qu'à jouer. Plus à l'école. Nous étions allés à l'école, nous étions compétition. Paramène, Maraval, Bossier. Et puis, moi, j'étais à Souillon, c'est team là, team Paramène. J'étais jouer compétition.
Again.
Moi, j'étais allé cinéma, Globe, Deluxe, Strand. Moi, j'aimais Western, Apil Western. Apil, c'est vieux Patois. Moi, j'étais allé regarder. Samedi après-midi, dimanche, quelquefois dimanche après-midi. Je l'ai sorti travail, chaque fois 2h30. Moi, aller pour un portrait 4h30. Strand, Globe, Deluxe, attends ça, c'est cinéma ça. Cricket. Le j'étais jeune, j'aimais cricket. Et puis, football. J'étais qu'à jouer. Plus à l'école. Nous étions allés à l'école, nous étions compétition. Paramène, Maraval, Bossier. Et puis, moi, j'étais à Souillon, c'est team là, team Paramène. J'étais jouer compétition. Moi, j'étais.
So you okay with that? Everybody heard that?
Mm-hmm.
Again, he's talking nice and slow.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see who's next to go. Who answered last? Was it Shell or Shamilia?
Mm-hmm. Shamilia.
Right, okay, yes. All right, so Joan, you read the next line first. This one here. Your mic is off. Yeah, your mic, check your mic on mute.
Moi take aller cinema, Globe, Deluxe, Strand.
Right, so what does that mean? Moi take aller cinema.
I like to go to the cinema.
No,
Globe, Deluxe, Strand.
So take
I went to the cinema.
Or used to?
I used to go to the cinema.
Yeah, so the taker shows you the tense of what you used to do or what you were doing. So me take aller cinema, I used to go to cinema. And of course, these cinemas here. Right, got that, John?
Yep.
So the taker it shows you past habitual or past continuous. Yes?
Yes.
All right. Leah, you there with us?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yes, we are, yes.
Next one, no?
Yeah, ready? Red dot is.
Moi, Mete eme Western, play Western.
Right? What does that mean?
'Cause
Mete eme.
I used to like Western a lot of Western.
Yeah. Right. So I used to like I liked or I used to like Western, a lot of
So
Western.
Namdi, but how the car here, you would say I used to like, or you just say
Right.
I did like.
So right. So this year, these when you have verbs of what they call verbs of perception, they don't use car in the present tense. So we say in Trinidad, I like, or I hate, or I know, or I want. We don't put does before it.
No.
Or ing. Right? So with these verbs, they don't take car in the present tense.
In the past tense, I mean?
No, present tense. It's mwe eme,
okay.
mwe eme, or mwe hai.
Right, yeah.
So those verbs of perception, they don't
so
take
in the
car.
past tense, they would be the same. In the past, yeah, in the past habitual.
Yeah, take car.
Right. So
but
I used to.
You put in the te now, because without the te is present tense now for these verbs.
Right.
Like and
I understand now.
Yes.
I got it.
Okay.
So then, Namdi, this is I like Western.
No, past tense. I what do you say? I did like. Yeah, I did like. I was saying
I did like, yeah.
I did like, yeah.
I did like.
I did. Sorry, yes. I did like. And I stand corrected. Yes. Huh? Right. So I was next. Ruth, are you with us?
But we're not hearing her.
No, we're not hearing. No, we're not hearing. Check and see if your mic is on mute, Ruth. No. All right. So let's try who's Ruth. So back to Ida. Peel.
Peel, Sevier, Patois Amwen, Tekale Gade.
Right. So in Patois, as you saw, Patois, I said before, could mean a photo, a painting, or a movie. A picture, as we say in Trinidad, a picture. Right?
Picture.
So what does this mean?
I used to watch plenty picture.
So the Vienna was also, I said, plenty old pictures.
Sorry. I used to look at plenty old pictures.
Yes. Yeah.
I used to go to Gadi.
Well, this part is
used to go to look.
Yeah.
I used to go to look at.
Yeah, so you said it correctly there. So a lot of these old pictures I used to go and look at, right? Which is you said it the other way around, but it's still correct. You put the look at first and then the picture afterwards. Yeah, right. So a lot of the old pictures I used to go and look at, old movies I used to go and look at. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, Jason. Peace. No, samedi.
Yeah. Samedi après-midi, dimanche, chaque fois, dimanche après-midi, puis le moins sorti travailler, chaque fois 2h30, moi aller pour voir yon portrait 4h30.
Right, you got a nice long one there.
Yeah, boy.
Right. So what does this mean?
Saturday after lunch, afternoon, Sunday, sometimes Sunday after lunch. Because I finish work, I left work.
Right. So le means when. So when I left work.
When I left work, sometimes 2:30, I used to go to see pictures, to watch pictures 4:30.
Right. So what do you have for picture?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I have for a picture.
Right. So everybody got that?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Namdi, before you go on, check for is sometimes.
Yes.
How you to say like every time I see you?
Chaque fois.
Also check say that check
so
for
check
and
is some.
fois.
Yeah, check is some.
Check
and
is some.
Every.
All right, good. Merci. Chaque fois and check for.
So chaque is like each time.
Each time and check for is sometimes.
Some.
Check
yeah.
some.
There's some French quelques temps. Quelques meaning some.
Yeah.
Every time I pass
Quelquefois and
Quelquefois.
chaque fois.
Yeah.
Quelquefois. Oh, all right. Makes sense.
All right. Who's next to go? Is it Gail now?
Strand or globe for the looks. Atasa. Aite tinise cinemasa. Ah.
So this tansa, the I is tight, so it's tansa.
Mm-hmm.
Just missing the right. So what does that mean?
Strand, globe, deluxe. That time, they used to have cinema.
Oh, that's it. Right. So this say and sa is that or those.
Mm-hmm.
So these have those cinemas. So at that time, they used to have those cinemas. So sa means that, and say sa means those. So so they used to have those cinemas at that time. Right? But you got that?
Mm-hmm.
You forget Empire, boy.
Yes, indeed.
That one called Empire.
Oh, Palladium and all.
No, but
Windsor for me.
In town together with
okay. With the same stretch here.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know where the passport office is up on Frederick Street?
Mm-hmm.
Empire used to be there.
Ah.
Okay, I know that one.
Yeah, right after college, we used to pass there every day watching picture.
Okay.
Patois.
Patois.
I think it's, you know, Michelle?
Uh-huh. Where we reach, right? Cricket? Right, cricket. Là, moi, t'es jeune. Moi, t'es aimé cricket et puis football. Cricket, when I was young, I used to like cricket and football.
Right. But you understood that? When I was young, I used to like cricket and football. Next one, where we know Michelle, Omari, or Samilia, I don't want.
I used to play.
Right, I used to play. So Jouer used to play, Tika used to play, right? So you leave a nice long for Shamila to read them.
When I say that, jump fast and take that
Yeah, because I say Shamila, Omari or Shamila, and the answer.
Omari, jump and take the sentence fast.
So Shamila, your generous husband gave you a nice long one to read now. Yes.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Pisa l'école, le nous te aller l'école. Nous te teni compétition, Paramen Marval Bossier, et puis moi, te assouillons ces teams là, team Paramen, a joué compétition.
Right. Okay, so what is peace only called? Peace or pass?
Because in school,
Mm-hmm.
we used to have a
Right.
competition.
So le is when. So le nous te aller call mean when we used to go to school. Right. Yes, and then you said this right. What's this part again? You just said it.
We used to have a competition.
Yeah, we had competition, and then of course Marval against Parmin. That's yeah. Right. So we all, let us got that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I used to be on the team.
Or one of the teams.
Paramin.
One of the team.
Yeah,
Young.
one of the team. Yonce team that yeah.
Paramin.
Right.
No. When we used to play for one team.
So this just means playing competitions. Playing competitions. Okay. So any questions here? How's that feel to do? Was it manageable?
Namely,
Yes,
prepositions is be a
Roxanne?
little problem for me. Et puis moi, te asu yo, so we don't need a preposition.
Well, Asu is
on one of the
oh,
team.
yeah, no, yeah. They may say as well, yon D, but because when part of the you use the putting the juxtaposing words together to show relationships too.
Mm-hmm.
So you can say yon say moonlight. I mean, so the
Same box for the D.
Yeah, you don't need it.
All
yeah.
right, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Yon D or yon team la.
All right, so everybody got the Congo Barra words that I sent?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's mine.
Right. So what I'm finding now is that there are 3 stories to this song, 3 possible stories of Congo Barra. First of all, it said he was now in Patois, Congo is a derogatory term for an African person, right? And he was part of the Rada community from Belmont, and he was either prison turnkey or stickman So one theory is that he was a wicked prison officer who actually died from a mutiny, and they're saying light up and let's rejoice at his death. Another one is saying that he was alive and prisoners were trying to call each other to come and revolt to kill him. Another one is saying that he was a stick man who ended up in jail and died in jail, and people are actually saying, let's light up something for, you know, you say for his soul to go on to, help me here, Michelle. When you light somebody, when you, after you die, your soul goes.
So wherever it goes,
wherever, yes,
purgatory?
right. Yes, right. So they put a light part now, you know, you say like an, meaning you working will be on somebody, put a light for somebody, a light on their head.
So you could say that mete limie asu.
Yeah, let him by could mean to put a light for him, meaning to do him evil or to set him on fire.
To light his way.
Yes, yeah. But you know, you say you put a light on somebody's head in Trinidad means to work some spell on them. So that's one interpretation too, right? And it was actually a calendar song at first, but like a lot of calendar songs was resung by these three Calypsonians, Tiger, Teller, and Beginner, who were called the Kiskidi Trio. All right. So let's just go through the Patois pronunciation. All right. So prisonnier levé.
Prisonnier levé.
Mettez limier by Congo Bara.
Mettez limier by Congo Bara.
So that's the love way, right? That's the refrain after every of these lines, each of these lines. Mettez limier by Congo Bara.
Mettez limier by Congo Bara.
Mettez limier by Congo Selewa.
Mettez limier by Congo Selewa.
All right. Mettez limier by Congo Bara.
Mettez limier by Congo Bara.
Congo Bara ka plewe pou mwen.
Congo Bara ka plewe pou mwen.
Jamais vle yi.
Jamais vle yi.
Foueti baton li.
Foueti baton li.
So in Patois, yon fouet is a whip. So foueti is the verb to what's that in English? It's the crack your whip.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, so foueti is used as like to crack. Well, his whip or his baton in this case. Samedi madi.
Samedi madi.
I pliski malewe.
I pliski malewe.
All right. Gwan papa mwen.
Gwan papa mwen.
I mon nan dig matin.
I mon nan dig matin.
Remember again, Patois has all these Spanish place names, the own way to pronounce this place. So in Patois, Digomatin is dig matin, where they made all of those final O's and A's and either Spanish or Armenian words, so they dropped it off. Mama mwen ka plewe pou mwen.
Mama mwen ka plewe pou mwen.
Mette limier by Congo Bara.
Mette limier by Congo Bara.
And of course, this is English here. De Greyhound sorti en Tunapun.
De Greyhound sorti en Tunapun.
So this may have been some prison gang who escaped in Tunapuna. All right. Congo Bayo Bois.
Congo Bayo Bois.
Feyo Devire.
Feyo Devire.
Now in Patois, Babois means to beat, and it's linked to bodies. It doesn't mean to only stick fighting, but to beat somebody, it'll be Babois. So Bois can mean like blows too, even though it's not with a piece of wood.
And we didn't have another meaning for that? Babois, sentimentality.
No, I can't remember.
All right.
Babois.
Babois, sentimentality. All right. Oh no, I'm mixing up this with Rihanna.
Well, yes, I think that sounds more like
yeah.
Rihanna your gang. All right. Mette limier by Congo Bara.
Mette limier by Congo Bara.
Lundi mardi.
Lundi mardi.
Ijabement désolé.
Ijabement désolé.
And in Patois, jabment means very, but in a wicked way. Jabment really means wickedly, so the bad in a devilish way then. Right?
Désolé means angry.
Angry, yes, in this context, yes.
Well, I would have said Moi
Sorry?
désolé. Yeah, sorry.
Well, that's that'll be Haitian or of the islands. That'll mean for us,
Okay.
I'm angry.
All right, so in Trinidad, désolé means angry.
Yeah.
You
Congo
learn me
Bara.
something.
Congo Bara, Congo Lawa.
Congo
Bara,
Lawa.
Congo Semonte.
Congo Semante.
Ike Mara.
Ike Mara.
So Mara means to run away from the same word as Mawon, like Neg Mawon. So Mawon, Mara, run away as well.
The runaway slaves, eh?
Yes.
Maroons.
Yeah.
Wow, look how everything this makes sense.
So Mara and Patois means to run away. Yes, Sam?
I'm seeing Congo Lawa, but higher up, there's a similar pronunciation that translates into
Selewa.
Congo Selawa.
Right. So in Patois, Selewa means wicked as an adjective.
Okay.
So Congo Selewa means wicked Congo.
All right.
Yeah. Because some people think it's Selewa means he is the king.
He's the king, yeah.
Yeah. But Selewa, if you look at the context of the song, Selewa means wicked. It's talking about him being dangerous and bad and those things.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Right. Mete Limier.
Mete Limier.
Sorti nous commandé.
Sorti nous commandé.
And again, still not clear if it's they're calling the other prisoners to revolt, or if you're lighting up to rejoice at his death, or what do you all think it is? What do you all get? What idea you get from this? Is it calling to revolt, or he's dead already and rejoicing?
It could be anything.
I don't want.
Yeah.
All right. Attila Beginner Epi Tiger.
Attila Beginner
Epi Tiger.
Nuka Shante.
Nuka
I didn't get this word afterwards in between. All right. Mete Limier by Selewala.
Mete Limier by
Selewala.
All right. So Selewala mean
the wicked one.
The wicked one, yeah.
Right.
Congo Bara I pliski désolé.
Congo Bara I pliski désolé.
Congo Bara I jama dangereux.
Congo Bara I dangereux.
All right, and the rest.
Mete Limier by Congo Bara.
Y'all hearing? Can y'all hear the?
Yeah, we.
Okay.
Congo Bara, Meteline by Congo Bara, Meteline by Congo Selewa. Isane leve, Meteline by Congo Bara, Meteline by Congo Bara, Congo Bara, Kapnewe Kumwe. Isane leve, Meteline by Congo Bara. La me play petit batoli samedi mardi. Malewe prisonnier leve, Meteline by Congo Bara. Papa, when you wanna take my time, Mama, when I play with you, prisonnier leve, Meteline by Congo Bara. Meteline by Congo Bara, judge and jury gon' try me for murder. Prisonnier leve, Meteline by Congo Bara. The Greyhound Trotty and Tuna Pun Pongo by your papa, your Davy Prisoner leve, Meteline by Congo Bara, Meteline by Congo Bara, Landima di Jama de Zone, Prisoner leve, Meteline by Congo Bara, Congo Bara, Congo Lawa, Congo Semate, Ike Mara, Prisoner leve. Meteline by Congo Bara, Meteline by Congo Bara, Meteline sorti nous commande, prisonnier leve, Meteline by Congo Bara. Attila Beginner Epi Tiger, no cachante uso na America, prisonnier leve, Meteline by Congo Bara. meteli me by Congo Bara, meteli me by Sele Wala. Meteli me by Congo Bara.
Congo Bara is risky, désolé. Congo Bara is up my danger.
Meteli me by Congo Bara. Meteli me by Congo Bara, meteli me by Bara. Prisonnier levé, meteli me by Congo Bara.
All right, let's have a look at the questions. That's, well, I think Michelle and Joan did.
What? I really enjoying this, boy. What's wrong with you?
Okay.
Kaiso.
Sorry, I went back to the wrong thing. Right, so let's look at the questions for next day.
That we done do.
Yes, you know, children in class normally have to run after class. Whoever impressed the teacher, so miss now, and the other children jealous of them for getting in Miss or so favor. So you have to go and hide afterwards, Michelle. You and Joan have to go and hide because they want to beat you. Right. So what does sao aimer faire mean in pen?
What you like?
What you like to do? Right. So respond moi aimer.
What page is this?
This is page
19.
No, not 19.
No. Oh, what are the wrong thing still?
Yes. So we're back to what you and Joan did last time.
What page?
25.
We can't find it.
25.
Right. Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So sao aimer faire means what you like to do. So you say moi aimer, and you can list all the things. Moi aimer boire guac, moi aller sortir avec ses camarades, moi aimer whatever. All right. Okay. What is sao pas aimer faire?
What you
don't like to do.
What you like to do. So moi pas aimer whatever. Moi pas aimer travail, moi pas aimer. Okay, what is Kimunu aimer?
Who you like?
Who do you like? Kimunu aimer. So let's hope Shamilia and Omari answer each other for this one, and likewise Jason and Gail answer each other, right? And nobody,
We're coming up to 40 years on the 27th.
Okay, well, on the 27th of July?
On the 27th, yeah.
Of July?
Yeah.
Okay, so for the coup, was your anniversary for the coup?
Hello. Don't make the two things together.
No, I just said it did.
We done do 10 years already.
Okay. Kimunu pas aimer?
We don't like.
We don't like. So, my pas aimer, etc. Yes? Kimunu hai?
You hate.
You hate. So, my hai, whatever. Right? Tout le monde comprend?
Oui.
Qui qualité musique ou aimer?
What kind of music you like?
Like. So, moi aimer, and you're going to put the kind of music after. So, moi aimer musique, soca. Moi aimer musique, zouk. In your case, Michelle, moi aimer musique compa. Right?
Compa.
So, music comes, the kind of music comes after music. So, moi aimer musique, baba, etc.
Haïtienne, musique haïtienne.
Musique haïtienne. Qui qualité musique ou pas aimer? So, what kind of music you don't like? So, moi pas aimer.
Mais pas aimer chutney.
Your guy, you'll give you some money later.
To convince you otherwise. Ça qui plaisir. Right? Plaisir moi c'est whatever. Ça qui plaisir maman ou. So, I remember saying plaisir moi c'est whatever
So
it is.
Plaisir Mama Moese.
Plaisir Mama Moese, dot, dot, dot. Plaisir Papa Moese, Plaisir Maui Moese, etc. Plaisir Ish Moese, etc.
Tebushu.
Tu sais plaisir moi c'est or mille
Yeah.
poésies.
No, that's correct. Plaisir Moese. What you said first?
Mama.
Plaisir Moese and my yeah.
Mama.
Plaisir, what it is. Tout le monde comprend?
Oui.
Oui.
All right, so we'll do this for next day. Well, Joan and Michelle already did it, so.
Nous déjà fini?
Vous autres déjà fait. Being the good students you are. Right.
By mistake, eh?
So we're going to try our first. So remember, the aim in this level is to have you practicing all the skills, reading, writing, speaking. So we're going to try our first and see how it goes. Our first, not dictation, no. Our first class dialogue today.
Okay.
Right? Which most students might normally hate, but it's a way to get you talking. So one thing is to answer questions. The other thing is to actually create dialogues. So the dialogues. So what I'll do, I will add in some. How many of you all is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think I'll add somebody. You ever went to a function with somebody and they make you sit down far apart to force you to mix? If you go to a wedding or something, so they come with somebody to make you sit down to separate tables. So I have to kind of throw in somebody by Omari and Jason and Gail too. That's why I mix in the class. You all okay with that, Samilia?
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
So I'll have probably groups of 3 preparing the dialogue together. Right, so should I tell you what the dialogue is first or put you in the groups first or which one?
Put us in a group and surprise us.
Well, actually, it'll be easier to tell you all together like this.
All right.
All right. Okay, so the dialogue is on personal information, family, and professions. So the idea is that you prepare the dialogue, you prepare the what you're going to say and ask, and then afterwards present to the class. Present what you've come up with. All right. So the topics are personal information, family, and professions. That's the topic content. All right. Everybody got that?
Personal info, family, and what?
Professions.
Right.
Are we excited about this?
No.
Okay, yes. Most people aren't.
Namdi.
Yes, Andrea?
I drive in, so I'll just be my own because I won't be able to look back and read anything.
Well, you could probably just answer questions if somebody asks a question, or just they could probably prepare your answer and you just prompt if you want to. You okay with that, or you want to just
all right.
Yes?
All right, no
right.
problem.
Okay, so listen to the dialogue now. So this is the layout of the dialogue. So first you're going to exchange greetings, right? So kumauye, etc. Melaka debat, remember those from level 1? Exchange greetings. Right? Right. Now you're exchanging personal information. So you're asking and responding your name, where you live, optional asking and stating age, and phone number. All right? So just remember, you all have the level 1 books here still or access to it?
Yeah.
Yes, tout le monde? All right. So Saki no mwese, etc. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, then you're discussing family. So ask each other, are you married? Umaye? Children, and how many, if you have any children, and or how many in the family. Maybe asking about the siblings as well, right? Come say before utini, for example, metini dot for say. Right, they probably ask some, yes. And the last point is job information. So where do you work? Or what's your profession? All right, and that's it. That sounds manageable to you all? We'll see how it goes. And so you're preparing the question. So remember, it's a dialogue. If it's 3 people among you all, so you ask the question and prepare the answer, and then we'll present to each other afterwards, and I will And I always ask students, if I should correct you while you're talking, or let you talk and correct you afterwards? What do you prefer to do? To be corrected while you're talking, or you talk?
I prefer while I'm speaking.
Okay. What do the others think? Okay. All right. So I have to add somebody into Shamilia and Omari's group and Jason and Yale's group. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So three groups. Okay, 3 groups. Right. Some trouble with the maths here now. Ooh. All right, so let me start over, right? Just working on the rooms here, folks. Right. Right, almost finished, folks. All right. Anybody? You all see the inviters yet?
Nope.
No.
All right, see the invite. All right, you all see the invite? Yes? So just click to accept what you see in there. So just Andrea, just join one. Have you in one? Just join one.
Moi vive en El Dorado.
Right, so it'll be Mueca vive.
Mueca vive en El Dorado. Et puis où?
Mueca vive à Pity Valley.
Okay. Combien l'année où tini? Combien l'année où tini?
Moi, c'est 49 l'année.
49? 59, you said?
Quant à 9.
49?
Yeah. 49.
49. 49.
So you don't put the E, you just
No,
count
no. 49.
Okay.
So
say it again. No. No.
No.
No. What do you
What
ask,
is it?
Gil? What do you ask, Gil? What did you ask?
Moi, combien moun ini a famille ou?
Oh, where famille, mes famille,
Famille moi.
famille where my family has two.
Yeah, Demon. Yeah, Demon of famille moi.
Des personnes.
Marié.
Oui. Moi marié.
Combien l'année ou marié?
Moi marié 40 l'année.
Oh oui.
Combien de maman you tini? Combien de maman you tini?
No, moi pas tini pied timaye.
Yes.
PS, sorry, PS.
Moi tini toi ti mamai. Yon garçon, deux filles.
One boy and one girl. All right.
Two girls.
Two girls.
Des filles.
I want to ask one more question. I can't remember what question I want to ask.
Côté où ka travail?
Moi travail.
Moi ka travail.
Moi travail. I can't remember Port of Spain.
Opo.
Moi ka travail au pont. Côté où ka travail?
Moi pas ka travail encore. Et ça qui l'état où?
Ça qui l'état. Moi ça ou avocat. No, moi c'est yon.
Right.
Moi c'est yon avocat.
Moi c'est yon avocat.
Moi c'est yon maîtresse l'école.
Oui, merci.
Merci.
Oh, merci.
Au revoir.
Ayo. Right. I think we'll correct the other two next day if you all don't mind. Probably you all want to go and see the blank information on the news, the update with the
Yeah, no problem.
the
This is
blank
done, so.
Right. So was this useful to you all this dialogue? I want to make sure that we was it fun to do?
It was good. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So next time we'll start with who didn't go today?
Our group.
Right. So the other two. So it's just right. It was Ida and the grandparents who went today. Right. So we'll start next class with hearing your dialogue, and then we'll go into the questions.
Right.
Right.
Any problem?
Okay. So if not, Ayo Tut Moon.
Ayo.
You got the video of the last two classes, the one from last time and before in the email?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Okay. Ayo. Okay.
Ayo.
Okay, Ayo.
Ayo.
Ayo.